Like that's what I see other people hitting.
Okay,
So like the 9 iron,
so
I'm hitting maybe 100 yards. All right, so and I see like a lot of people hit 9 iron. Well, 130, and the same for every club. So
it's really more the matter of fact of it's okay. So it's whatever project speed times 1.5. So how do you increase your max max? Max max is basically ball speed and club speed how efficient. So the first thing you need to do is get really efficient on tap and strike, meaning can I return the club back to the same spot
right.
over and over again within a millimeter, within a millimeter.
Yeah.
That's how close it is. Um, then once we can understand how to do that efficiently, it's like okay, well, how do I create? Well, it's not even power, right? It's energy in motion. Meaning you can hit the ball further by swinging smoothly. Right? Most people end up swinging too upper body dominant and too hard, and they decrease their efficiency. Meaning like they decrease their speed at the top of their swing, and then by the time they get to the ball, the club's actually slow.
Yeah, pulling up early. I mean, I feel like I'm not getting my hip turn right or something. Is why it's coming up a little short.
So like step one, we take a look at your club face. Like where's the ball striking at? Right? It's all over the place. Let's try to get that more center. So let's take a look at your. So hit a few balls for me. So right now, I'd say your backswing is a little too inside.
You'd say what?
Your backswing is a little too inside.
That one's coming back.
Go ahead and center there. Okay.
Don't hit the.
Better. So now when you go to the top of your swing, go to the top of your swing and pause. Right, so you're more like this at the top of your wrist. Right, so get taller on your lead leg. Right, stay more athletically on the lead leg.
On the left leg?
Yep.
So don't collapse onto my right so much?
Don't go. You should not go behind the ball at all with that foot. Better. Now push your, and then next thing is kind of walk more. Right.
Okay.
We're out here more than I'm going to this way. We're here, you're decreasing your which is actually decreasing your speed. Some explosion. Right here, your knee should not move.
Okay. Okay.
You don't like that. Support not doing that much push, but supporting what you are with it. Better, yes. But you gotta watch because as you're doing it, you're really rolling open your hands. You want your get your arms kind of set, let them stay long through here, and hang more to there. Right? I feel like when you're reversing it, you're kind of doing this. Right. So I would say keep that club face kind of here. I know. That's what I feel about it. I'm over here doing the exact opposite. I know, right? Yes. Yes. Try not to squeeze the crap out of that club. I want you to feel the weight of the club when you turn. I know that like better, but right now when you swing your club face is pointing down. Right? So as you're swinging, your club face is coming down like this. Right? Your wrists are pointing in that direction. Pointing right on the downswing.
Just use the knobs.
Yeah.
Four
Okay.
left.
Better. Good. You're gonna get, at least get all the way to here with the arms, right?
Uh-huh.
At least get that lower body moving. Oh, where the ball? All right, put a ball up there. Better. Club face is shut, but good motion. Yeah, you're not. You kind of shallow it out and lifted. You gotta swing down and into it more. Smooth. Scoot this way a little bit. Good. Get closer to the ball. Stay on top of it. There you go. Good. Almost. Much closer. Try it again. That's too close to it. All right, so just baby little movements, not too big of movements.
Did I do that thing with the hands?
It's kind of what you did, right? You sliced it. More. Just heel struck that one. Better. There you go. Much better motion. That was the best sound so far. Good balance.
It felt good too.
Yeah, when you can start hitting them like that, that's when you're starting to swing more efficient, right? When that's like ground zero, you can do it 50, 60% of the time pretty decently. Like, it's going to be completely different, especially when it comes to distance, right? Because that means you're doing the right things. Versus that sound, right? Completely different.
Now I can put the hit iron away.
What I do that time.
Just a little excess head motion. Do a couple practice swings for me, right? So shoulder turn, now hip turn. Fire. All the way through. Don't worry about me. Keep going. Big shoulder turn, big hip turn. Good. You guys keep that head from moving so much. Shoulder turn, hip turn. There you go. Try it again. So see how you're all the way over there? Right? It should be
I'm
more
way too
just,
far to the
yeah,
left.
it should just be on top of it instead of so over it, right?
Okay.
So shoulder turn, hip turn. Good. Like exactly more here instead of lurching that way.
Gotcha.
Good. 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 Better. I like that one. Put the ball up there. That was good. Could use a little more sweep, but the motion was really solid.
What do you mean by sweep?
You could have swung down on it more, right? I want you to imagine like the center of that club face is like a ball peen hammer, and the nail is like the backside of that golf ball. You're just trying to nail the backside of that golf ball. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? And there's a little thickness to that. There's still a crispier contact, right? And the cleaner you get that pop, that's what brings smash factor up, right? I know we don't have a TrackMan in front of us right now, but smash factor is basically how efficient it is, right?
That's club speed and ball speed working together, basically. And so if we can get that maxed out, then okay, once we're doing that, now we can talk about lag and all sorts of other things that creates club head speed. Close. Watch from that motion again, right?
On my right.
Your left knee just your left leg kind of collapsed at the top of that swing, right? So it looked a lot like this. Versus more, even if it was over there, it'd be fine, but you get over here.
I'm leaning to the right.
Yeah, 100%. Better contact there. Very good contact. That's the sound, right? That's that. Whoosh. That's what we're looking for. More of that. Yes. Yes. Little Healy, right? But again, that's not a bad miss.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go up 2 clubs.
Okay.
Scoot this way a little more. Yeah, I don't want you to hit yourself on that stick. There you go, good.
Get the right thing, right leg thing again, right?
Yeah, so it's a little too much right there. Right, now got to go body turn to here more. Feel like this left arm is more in line with this stick. Try not to let it get behind you too much. You get a little too inside. We need to feel like you have your swing's more wider or away from you. It just gets stuck behind you, and that's when you have the bigger misses.
Okay.
So left arm, better. Let's feel more there. Yeah, out there more. Smoother on the takeaway. Better. One more time. Try to feel a little bit more. Relax the hands here. There more. All right. Find a little more kick in that downswing. Feel like you're picking it more up now. Swing down. Better. Use a hair more kick, but that was perfect. That was much better. Hold on. Go and set up. Scoot that way about an inch. Good. That's a lot. About half that. There you go. Good. We're here. Good. Here. Just there more. Better. All right, put a ball up there. Good strike.
Next on the first tee is Lynette with Juhas. Second up is McKinney. Third up is Lee.
Let's keep that ball a little bit more over here. I just don't want that to get too much in your way. Good. Scoot back a little bit. Just tiny bit. Perfect. Good. Yep. Almost. So that's here and so what I want you to feel, go to the top of your swings, be a new feel for it. Go all the way up. Pause. I want you to feel your lower body start, but your arms and shoulders don't move. So start your lower body a little bit. Other way. Slow, slow, slow. Nothing else moves, just your hips a little bit. Go a little bit the hips. There you go. Then everything goes down.
Start with your hips.
Yeah, so you're going to feel like there's this separation. See that?
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah, I'm
because
pulling with my
that's
arms
your
first, right?
that's your first motion.
Yeah.
We need to get this being the first motion,
Uh-huh.
so that way everything can just fall back down. So smooth all the way up. Good. Out here more. Now just slight, my little bit. Even that was too big. Keep the head still. Just slight hip bump. Boom. Less that. Unwind the hips more. Good. Again, slow. Better. Slow. Yes. That's all it really is. And then everything just falls down after that, okay? We're not yanking everything left. That's kind of where you're at. So if we can get that separation, it should follow down the line more. Better. Just gotta get the clip base to shut a little bit. There it is. How'd that feel?
Good.
Perfect. Much better. It's all right. You hit a couple good ones. Gotta knock it back out again.
I feel like it's room
Better. But compared to when I first saw you hit golf balls, you strike it way cleaner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So now it's just, again, you got to figure out your timing of the hands. That's the biggest issue right now.
Takes time, right?
Right, and well, just I want you to focus on So go ahead and grip the club real quick. Now, without even moving the club backwards, how do you control the club face, give or take, right? That
Yeah.
feeling more. So you need to feel this happening on the downswing more, right? So instead of pulling, because right now you're pulling your arms that way more, you need to feel the wrist or whatever feel for you, just more engaging by the rib cage now on the downswing. You get so close to that stick, it freaks me out.
What's that?
You get so close to that stick, it freaks me
I
out.
do.
Oh, he's like, he's close to it. I mean, you're good at it. Ugh. Good. Smooth up. Now release. You got it timed out right. Right? It's a little chunky.
Yeah.
And that comes from what we talked about earlier. Swing off that lead side. Right. Good. There it is.
So what should the weight distribution be front to right?
60-40, 70-30.
I love.
It depends on the player, right? But
Uh-huh.
anytime you have an iron in your hand, you predominantly want to be 60-70% on the lead side throughout majority of the swing. You have to get the club to go down. You're swinging into the ball, right? For me, like, I only feel more behind the ball really with my driver more than anything. Everything else kind of feels more 55-50-ish. My driver is the only one when I set up, I actually feel like, okay, I might be 55% more into my trailing side and feel. I mean, contact gets cleaner, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels way better.
And the main thing you need to understand is when we turn, we just don't need to turn away from it, right? We can still make a big wide motion. We just want to stay on top of it and not shift behind it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, is shifting away
Yeah,
from
we're
the ball.
shifting away from it.
Yeah, and with irons, it's deadly. It's deadly. Like that's
Right.
we're trying to get at some grass. It's
Yeah,
not
I
teed
think I
up.
was pivoting more on my right.
Mm-hmm.
My right leg.
There's a tendency like that. I don't care. Good. I don't care if you bring your trailing side up. as long as you can stay over the lead side, right? Or I don't care if that heel comes up at all, but it's when you shift back to the trailing side too much, like, okay, that's when we have an issue. Way cleaner. All right, so you make that sound like when you're doing that 50% of the time, then we can talk more about getting more into like lag, and that's when it gets really a pain in the ass. Because basically it's just, holding that club shaft back as long as you can and releasing it right in perfect time. Whole other story we'll get to.
I mean, if I can hit like that consistently for a while, I'll be happy.
Yeah, so we're in a great spot. Right, I'm just glad for the sound. The most important thing, I wanted to make sure we got good contact for today. Hit a couple more good ones, and we'll go to a bigger club. There you go. Great swing. That's a great one to end on. Perfect.
I don't have to fly.
Let's go 6 hybrid then, or whatever you have. Well, you went 8 iron, right? Or you went 7 iron? Let's go the hybrid.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we'll hit a couple of those. All right, let's see it. Scoot back a little bit. There you go. Good. Pretty good swing right there. Got a little thick on that one. Mm-hmm. Show me a little bigger stance. And a little more this way. Yeah. Hips back this way here.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
So more even distribute weight.
Yeah, you're still stacked a little, but not as much as you think. Almost. So when you're swinging this thing, I'll kind of hit it for you a few times. Sit over there. Right? You're setting up to it kind of like it's a 7 iron. And you're going to kind of have like a wood type of setup almost with the stance. And you just want to make sure you're kind of over the ball, but you're still a little behind it, right? Because we're trying to get shallow and just kind of pick it right through there.
So it's a shallower swing.
It is, but we still got to swing down on it. That's the fun part about hybrids. A little behind the ball there. Try to sweep ahead of that tee. Right shoulder down a hair. Good, that looks better. That was perfect. Very good contact. So in this type of wind, that's the exact trajectory we're looking for. It's more of a boring trajectory. It's not one that kind of goes, just floats up in the air, right? We're trying to get it to bore through the wind, hit down, and start rolling. Better. Good. you just kind of smothered and slapped it shut a lot. So you kind of look like this, and you're close, and crowd just released it. Good. Scoot the ball this way a little bit. You're getting close.
Ball more forward.
Yeah, it's right here. You're just
Oh.
getting close to that thing
Oh,
again.
gotcha.
Scoot back a hair. Good.
Yeah, I know.
Almost. So it's got two behind it at the top of the swing with the weight. Scoot back a hair. Good. Yes, better. So I'm going to give you your next kind of big key piece to getting distance. It's not going to happen today. It's not
Yeah,
going to happen
sure, I know.
overnight,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But this is like, all right, step one is we need to start getting you arm extension through follow through, right? And there's other things to do, but meaning when you get to this position, you're upright and you're close like this. So you have no swing arc, right? We need to make sure that through the bottom half of the swing, we have long levers versus kind of upright, shorter, right? The longer the levers, the more swing arc, increases swing speed, right? So what we need to focus on is kind of feeling, go ahead and set up for me, is being able to start hitting balls from here, right, to there, then down more, there you go, to there more. This needs to be the position, right? Because we're just not getting there at that point. So even too big of a swing. So stand right here for a second. So we need to just feel like arms to rib cage, right? And just work on swings like this,
Okay.
right? And not hitting it far, not hitting it hard, but with the understanding of I'm keeping my arms out and away from me. I'm going to use that lower body to pop it, and I'm just keeping the arms perfectly straight. This is kind of something that's going to take a good while.
Yeah.
But if you can get this happening, you're going to be able to pop the ball cleaner. You're going to have a longer swing arc, which is the main thing, and that should increase the carry down the road. Right, so slow baby swings, good. Even that was fast, right? Here, pause. Now hip turn. Pause. See how they're already broken? There, long. Don't go past that position. Right, that's the key. If you want to pick up more carry, you're going to have to get a longer swing arc. So see how you're going fast from here to there. Feel beneath the rib cage. Slow, slower, slower, slower. Slow. Now turn through. Slow. Pause. And side bend arm extension. Here, the back. That's going to be the killer. I know it's not easy. Good. Hip turn. Freeze. Side bend arm extension. Keep the hands low, smooth, hip turn, freeze. Better, side bend. So it's only to here. Now it's hip turn to there. Well, most important part you need to learn. Better, yes. Not such a big backswing, shorter backswing. Freeze, smooth it out, find your balance, keep your spine behind the tee. Shoulder turn, smooth, hip turn. Freeze, spine back, spine back, spine back. There you go, yes. Yes, I know you're gonna feel it here.
Yeah,
It's
feels awkward.
Yes, it's gonna feel very awkward, but I mean, so too big of a backswing. You're getting all the way back here. We only need to go just to your rib cage right there. So pause. Here more, out. Then just hip turn. Freeze. Better. Very good. Much better. Right to here, less lower body motion. Good. Now lower body motion. Freeze. Better. Right to here more. Good. It's getting better. Good job. Smooth. Not so fast. Slow lower body. Better. A little more there. Keeping those guys out. Yep. Better. Shorten that backswing. It's getting away from you. Right, so then, hey, I got your driver here. Here's this. Where'd I put it? I know it's in here somewhere. Here's your driver shaft. Where to put your head. I know I had it in here today. Oh, here it is. Hey, someone Jimmy rigged your screw. Is that you?
What?
I don't know who that did that.
Probably me.
Okay, you can buy an actual screw, but that has the ferrule on and everything. You just got to put it back
Okay,
in now.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that shaft's a way bigger upgrade too. That's like a $300 shaft.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. All right, see if you can pop a few. Don't hit them hard. Don't hit them fast. Just bring it right to here. See how far back here? Right to there. That's it. That's all we're trying to get to for right now. See your short arms? Right? First thing you did was bend, right? You got to get to there, to there. That's why it does need to be a big swing. Right? Keep your elbows from breaking on this part. If your elbows break, you swung too far. Elbow broke. Better. Hold your finish. Smoother. Good. Smooth. Freeze. Elbows broke. Look. Right? To here. This is the number one thing you need to focus on because you're getting this. Right? It's just the follow through. Back to follow through. Better. Good. Longer arms there. Good. Smooth. Freeze. Better. Now you're getting the arms longer. Broke your elbows a little bit. Alright. Try to go here to there. Pause. Smooth. Hip turn. Freeze. Long arms, side bend, side bend. I told you it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah.
But you at least have a concept of what you should be doing to create. Again,
Yeah.
if you want to get a little bit more carry, you're going to have to get arm extension in the follow through, right? And break, because breaking this habit of standing upright with broken elbows, right, versus side bend and arm extension, you know, if you can get that going even 2 inches differently, you're going to pick up some carry, right? But when everything's kind of like, okay, I'm hitting it like a wedge, and I'm coming through, I'm smothering and holding it off, well, that won't work very well for a tee shot with a driver, at least, when it comes to carry. Better. Now, start making fuller swings and see if you can feel longer arms through to the target.
On the first tee is Lee. Second up is going to with Metri 2.
Now, big full swings. I want you to feel the arm extension through the bottom half of the swing. But big, full, relaxed swings. Keep turning through it more. Right, so when we get to here, it's just going to be more of this. There you go. Starting to get a little more club heads. You kind of it comes off a little quicker now, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what your goal is to figure out how to do when it comes to start hitting the ball further. Again, is going to be let's get the arm extension. I won't get into lag today because that's a whole other thing that can cause shankopotamuses and all other stuff. But you're working on the arm extension. Now, how can you, as you swing, use your lower body to just keep throwing your arms long? That's kind of the name of the game when it comes to distance. And then from there, you can pop on up. Okay? Almost. A little drop kicking. Get a few more good ones, and we'll hit a driver.
So I was too much on my left foot that time.
You felt it,
Yeah.
right? So kind of just sat back down to that position versus here more.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Almost just left that club face open. Give yourself a hair more room, so scoop back about a half an inch and just let it happen because you're very close. Just a little crowding, yeah, you're a little on top of it. Yeah, scoop back a little more. There you go. Good. Better. Much straighter. Scoop back a hair. That's fine right there. Good. Almost. Just rushed it down a little bit. Let's get one more and we'll hit a driver. Boom. Roasted it. Good work.
Yeah, I felt like I was extending the swing on that one.
It's going to take time, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy by any means. Trust me. You know, people spend a lot of time trying to get developing arm extension. But if we can just understand we're trying to be long through this part of the swing, we can break up here, whatever. But through here, we have to have arm extension. All right, let's grab that driver. Okay. So practice just nipping the tip of that tee. Good. Show me more here. Yep. Bigger back foot a little bit.
Bigger what?
Bigger back foot. Yep. And kind of sit back this way a little bit. There you go. Little drop kick. Let the arms go long, right? Keep your head behind the tee, your sternum behind the tee, through follow through, right? And then throw your hips through it. Throw it. Better, right? So if this is my tee, I'm staying, if I had no arms, I'm staying behind it. See what I'm saying? But now I'm going to use my body to throw my arms. Right? And even through here, I'm still behind it because this is the side bend arm extension. Oh, driver. Show me this way. Yeah, better. Good. One more time to the top. Go ahead and set up. More here. Right, not there. Here. Good. Good. Put the ball up there. Good. Feel like you're bending towards me more. Yes. Almost. Try it again. Find that finish. What's up?
So on the drives, I need to bend away from. I need to bend away from it. More.
You need, yeah, your spine should be away from the flag stick, right? Not so upright. So one of the reasons we take a bigger step back foot. So if I'm at GPS and I take a bigger back foot, I'm already behind it, right? I don't want to be up on it like this, right? See how my spine's more? I want to make sure the buttons are behind it, and I can see the back side of that golf ball more. Very close. Try again. Hold on 1 second. No, too much motion, too much motion. There you go. Scoot back a little bit. There you go. Gotta hit that.
Hitting behind it.
Yep, you guys get, you kind of,
Turning my hips.
yeah, you gotta get here more. That was better. Scoot back a little taller. Taller than your knees. There you go. Keep your arms long, swing long, smooth. There you go. Much better. A little taller in the legs. Good. Point your shoulders more right a little bit. Good. Just long, relaxed swing. Got a little close to you at the top, right? Keep your arms away from you more.
I did what?
Go to the top of your swing. Keep your arms away from you. Keep your grip away from your chest. There you go. Yeah. And even if it's, again, perfect. Go ahead. Feel more just at the top. It's away from you instead of you're getting there sometimes. You need to feel more there. Okay. When you stay wide, you hit it better. Yeah, better. Better. Try to keep that right arm out too a little bit more. Top, right arm away. That's better. Okay. One more time. I want you to feel as you go up, your hands are in front of your chest more. Don't let them get behind you too much, in front of your chest. Yeah, I'll take that. Good.
So on all my swings, I'm coming too much down.
Yeah, your right arm, your bicep and forearm collapse into each other, right? Instead of staying out with it. Good. Show me this. Good. Great ball. Great swing.